Hey everybody, it's Jeannie at March of the Penguins, and today I want to dedicate this video to my dear friend Jason Conway, who I spent a couple years being friends with, and who was a pretty cool dude, and who was there for me when I was really depressed and no one really understood. And he was able to just like watch movies with me, go for walks by the seawall. We even went spray painting once. It was really awesome. And I know that he was, sad and stuff, and that people didn't really understand that. And unfortunately, he also suffered with addiction. And so it's really sad that I lost him, and it just makes me want to tell everybody something. It's really confusing in the recovery community. People think that if you experience depression or something, that maybe that's just part of your addiction. And I just want to say that that's kind of bullshit. I've talked to like hundreds of people in recovery, and I know they don't have as like bad of depression as what I've experienced. I've talked to some who have, and they kind of get it. It's a separate thing. So I just want to make this clear, like mental illness isn't a joke, and you do need to get treatment for it. It's not funny at all. And if you can't get treatment for it, then it's going to make it really hard to quit addictions and stuff like that. And I think that's why a lot of people still suffer. And I think that the medical community sometimes doesn't recognize that, or the addictions community, and I think that's really sad. And so I'm just glad that I've been strong enough to be an advocate for myself. And I've just had to realize that, as much as I hate it, I do need the help of like doctors and counselors and stuff like that to manage this condition, and that's not a lot of fun. And I also need to really adhere to like nutrition stuff and scheduling and all kinds of stuff, and it's all good, healthy principles, but other people don't find it as hard, and I just know that. I know that they don't get like symptoms every day that they're like struggling with, and I know I've learned a lot because I don't let myself spiral, but I'm not saying that it's an easy road, and I don't want anyone to think that depression is just a weakness of character. Like, even I sometimes get caught on that. I think like, maybe if I just address everything better, everything would be better. Well, I wouldn't have to work this hard if I didn't struggle with mental illness, and that's the fact. So just because I'm doing well, that's just because I'm working my ass off. So I just want everybody to know that, and I just want people to maybe take this seriously. If you see this in your friends, be there for them, accept it. The best things people have ever done is I'm so busy blaming myself for being depressed, and when someone says hey, that's like a real medical condition, when someone actually has the intelligence to tell me that, when I'm in the middle of a struggle, instead of telling me just get going or go to more meetings or hang out with people. Of course I would love to do all that stuff, but when I'm feeling really mentally ill, it's not exactly easy. So the people that are there for you when you're feeling really off and you're isolating and you're sad, but the people that will just go for a walk with you and you don't even talk the whole time, people like Jason Conway, who's gone now, those are the people that are amazing. And so I think that all of us are I love the idea that we're all penguins, because Jason was one of my penguins, and he kind of went off on his own, and so it's really sad what happens when we kind of stray away from each other. So everyone that struggles with this stuff, I just hope that we can all share our journey together, because most people don't understand. But when you find people that have experienced this and who have been touched by mental illness, they really can be there for you. So I just hope that we can all keep finding our people, and we can keep sharing our stories and our strength and experience with each other. And I also want to dedicate this video to Beyond Blue, because it's an amazing online community and there's so much strength there. And so I just hope everyone has a great day, and I hope that everybody can take this seriously. And if you're struggling, or someone who's struggling with depression, to talk about it and talk about treatment options, because no one should have to live like that.